Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over the three things that we go here over on the channel each and every single day. The first one being where you guys can go ahead and find a Madame Nazar for today. The next one being what are the different cycles for all the different collection sets that are available through Madame Nazar. And then last but not least, we're going to go over in extensive detail all of the daily challenges so that you guys can earn as much gold as possible. Now, I did release a video earlier today just letting you guys know what my feelings and thoughts are on the update for Red Dead Online. However, I didn't put in there that I do think that you guys are going to need anywhere between, well, probably around 100 gold bars in order for whenever the next update actually comes, and that's going to be for anything with the new role or whatever comes into Red Dead Online, and that would be for the next Outlaw Pass as well. But that might be a long way out, so you have some time, I do believe. So anyway, let's go ahead and start by talking a little bit about where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today, and she is located way out west, down by Tumbleweed, in Plainview. This is her location. The quickest fast travel location will be down in Tumbleweed. I guess you could come in from Armadillo if you really want to, but it's not the closest one. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And also don't forget to hit that like button, that thumbs up, just because if it helped you out, it could help out somebody else out. And honestly, it shows a lot of support when you guys do that as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to our next thing, but before we do, I do live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so definitely check that out. It's not always Red Dead. Actually, I did Red Dead for the first time in a long time today. However, I do stream a lot of other games as well, so if you guys wanted to come out, hang out, and have a good time, and chit-chat, what about whatever game that you guys might want to, you guys can definitely feel free to do that. I do live stream on other dates as well, but those times are going to be listed on my website, which is gamercorey.com. And you can also follow and subscribe to my channel with bell notifications turned on, or make sure that you guys are following me over on Twitter. Alright, so the next thing we're going to talk a little bit about is the collection sets and their cycles for today. Now, the best two that I like to go after are the coins and the lost jewelry, just because you do make the most amount of money possible in the shortest amount of time. But you do need the field shovel and also the metal detector in order to complete those. But time versus money, value, profit, it's definitely worth it. Coins are going to be a part of cycle number 3, and the lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 1. Now, the next 4 collection sets I'm actually going to go over. You don't even need to be a collector role at all, which is pretty nice and handy, but you can't sell them, so you're not going to be able to make any money on them. So if you're a lower rank collector, or maybe just don't have enough money to buy the field shovel or buy whatever else you might need, these are going to be some of the ones that you want to go after to make some quick cash. Without the field shovel and also the metal detector. The American Wildflowers are going to be a part of cycle number 6. The tarot cards are going to be a part of cycle number 2. We have the antique alcohol bottles at cycle 1 and the bird eggs at cycle number 2 for today. The last 2 sets do require you to be a collector role, just like the first ones, the coins and the lost jewelry. We have the arrowheads at cycle 4. And the family heirlooms at cycle number 3. It is honestly one of the best ways of making money is by doing the collection sets. You can make over $4,000 each and every single day. It does take a little bit of time and energy to do it. Grinding is grinding, but if anybody can tell you that you can make a ton of money by doing it here in Red Dead Online, $125,000 plus should tell you that it's definitely worthwhile. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the daily challenges for today. Daily challenges, you can make up to 11 gold bars each and every single day. There are 2 requirements that are needed for that. Number 1, you do have to have a challenge streak of completing them for at least 21 days in a row. And there's always one daily challenge that's super simple, and you can actually get it completed in a shorter amount of time than it takes you to log into Red Dead Online. So you only have to complete one. Definitely do that if you're just trying to keep your streak. Or just do as many as you really want. It doesn't really matter, but this is the best way to make a lot of gold very quickly. Showdowns, on average, only give you 0.16, so 0.5 versus 0.16. You have to do 3 showdowns, which takes you a half an hour to complete those, roughly. 24 minutes to half an hour to complete those, whereas you can get some of these done in just a couple minutes, 0.5 gold. So you can, if you can get like 3 of them done within like a 5-minute period, would you rather have, you know, 1.5 gold bars, or would you rather have 0.5 gold bars in double the amount of time? Valentine. Throwing that out there. The next portion that you're going to need is all the different roles, and you're going to have to be at least a rank 10 in each of those roles. So if you don't have the roles, buy them as soon as you can by doing the daily challenges and getting the gold that you need in order to purchase them. I'm guessing that in today's later update, something will be on sale, or we'll get some of XP bonus. We haven't seen really any gold or money bonuses lately, so don't count on that. So this is still one of the best ways of getting gold. Now, like I mentioned earlier, there's always one that's super easy to get, so let's go ahead and find that one for today and see which one it might be. Alaskan ginseng, I got a really good spot for that. We'll show you that one here. Clothing updated. Now, if you guys have extra clothing on your horse, all you have to do is go to your clothing option and say change it to your winter gear. Boom. Easy peasy. Look how fast that was, you guys. Super, super simple. And then we can actually just go ahead and change it back. And there's our daily challenge completed. Easy peasy. And we didn't have to, like, go anywhere or really do anything. All we had to do is bring up our wheel. And that was really about it. All right, let's take a look at what some of the other ones are. Alaskan ginseng will be super easy. Bluegills will be a little bit harder to get just because they're very specific. I'm going to show you guys a couple different locations for that. Dry goods eaten. So you can actually pull up your wheel again here, and if we go into our inventory, let's see, dry goods are going to consist of, let's see, it's candies would count. We have the assorted biscuits would work, and I believe the bread roll should actually work as well. There, yep. So there's a couple other ones that you guys can get. I just can't remember what they all are at the top of my head. I guess we can pull up the catalog and take a look at them, just in case you don't know which ones they are. And yeah, let's take a look. So we got provisions here. And let's see. So we got dry goods. Whoa, there's like a delay. There's like a ghosting effect going on. I don't know if you guys, can you guys see that? Oh, you guys, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's kind of weird. So assorted biscuits, chocolate bar, candies, the crackers. That's the stuff that would count for all the different. Wow, there's definitely like some ghosting going on. Do you guys see that as well? It's kind of crazy. It looked like I could see a little bit of it. So just eat any of those and you're going to be fine. 3 non-player enemies had shot off. We're going to get to that, but that's pretty much the easy ones. Okay, so Alaskan ginseng. I'm going to show you guys the spot that I'm going to be going to. It's north of Window Rock, so it's over by Valentine. The quickest fast travel location will actually be Indian Reservation. So you would come down from the Indian Reservation, come over here to this location right here, and over by this windmill, there's actually 5 Alaskan ginseng. Now, it is a little glitchy, so I will say that as of right now. So just make sure that when you guys go up here, if you guys don't get all 5 the first time, just load it into a brand new session, and it should count after the first couple that you go ahead and pick. You should get it. Now, sometimes you can get lucky the first time you go up there and you might get 5 out of 5, but it doesn't count 1 for 1. It's really weird how it works, and it's like the only one that this happens to, so hopefully at some point they'll get this fixed, but that's the location that I'll be using for Alaskan ginseng. Otherwise, you can find Alaskan ginseng all around Cumberland Forest as well, and some of it behind Valentine over in this general location, or general area over there. All right, what else do we got here? Bluegills, I guess I'll just show you guys a couple of spots I'm going to be using. Number 1, you can actually go right here between Caliga Hall and Saint Denis. This is a really good spot for bluegills. You can also find like long-nosed gars in here. You can find the bullhead catfish and rock bass, but bluegills seem to be a little bit more prominent in this area. Otherwise, another really good spot is actually along the Dakota River. And don't quote me on this, but I believe that bluegills like bread bait as well. All right. So there's that. That one's just going to take a little bit of time, and quite frankly, I probably won't do it just because it seems to always, when you're fishing for one specific type of fish, it always seems like it takes a really, really long time to get that one. We have to travel a distance of 5280 with a Posse member on a mount. So they basically have to ride on your horse or on their horse. And just make sure that you ride that 5280 and you're going to be just fine. Like I said, it does require you to be in a posse, so either start yours or have your friends start their posse. Then 3 non-player enemies shot off. I will probably be going up to Van Horn personally. So that's going to be north up here. Otherwise, you guys can use like gang hideouts, or even like some of the bootlegger missions would be some pretty good options for that. You can also go down to Thieves Landing, which is a little bit south of Blackwater over here. Now, if you use Van Horn or Blackwater, you will become dishonorable and you will get a little bit of a bounty. Whereas you do the gang hideouts or even the bootlegger missions, then you don't have to worry about that at all. Or you can just shoot some random people anywhere above and around the map. So you're just going to have to flick a little bit higher than you normally would to get a headshot. And it might take a couple tries, but I definitely guarantee you will get it after a few goes with trying to get that hat shot off. The last but not least is rescue someone in need. There is a couple different locations I'm going to point out. Number 1 is actually up here. I haven't seen this one in quite some while. Be honest, I haven't had a lot of like these events show up. I haven't had, like yesterday we had the defended campsite. I saw a couple pop in, but they were not active. So like the stuff was there, but nothing was going on there. I haven't seen like a dog in forever helping someone in need. I haven't seen a lot of these things happening in quite some time, but this is one of the spot you can find one at. You can also find one right here at this area. Going down over by Armadillo, there's actually 2 spots. So if you ride down south of Armadillo and come along this road right in here, there's actually 2 of them that will actually pop up. So what I do is I ride down here. If it's not there, I ride back and go all the way over to Mercer Station and then ride back until I keep getting it. But like I said, I haven't seen these, and I've actually done that method down here to find this to help somebody in need, and it hasn't shown up for me. So hopefully you guys have a lot better luck than me. But I think it's something that's pretty glitchy and that's not quite working right. So there is always that. Let's move on to the daily role challenges. We have completed a special moonshine. It doesn't mean you actually have to complete it. You just have to start it. So if you have moonshine brewing, you're going to have to go ahead and sell it before you can start the next one. You have to craft 2 toxic moonshine. You have to buy the pamphlet first, which is like $500. So if you don't have the money to put into it, don't do it. The only time you're ever going to be crafting the toxic moonshine anyway is for the daily challenge. So you have to decide, is the money more important or is the gold more important? And it doesn't happen all that often. So if you guys are, like I said, if you're short on cash, don't buy it. Save it for later. If you guys have plenty of cash, then go ahead and buy it. We have to complete 2 moonshine story missions. If you haven't completed them, then just talk to Maggie about them. If you have already completed them, you can do it through your progress bar, or just go and talk to Maggie about them again, and you're going to be just fine. We have to donate 20 carcasses within a 10-minute period. These are going to include bats, rats, toads, western bullfrogs, crows, waxwings, sparrows, songbirds, orioles, woodpeckers, whatever. All those types of things. Squirrels and western chipmunks all count towards that. So you should be able to find in a ton of them. Bats and rats can be found all around Blue Water Marsh and also at Elysian Pool area, which is a little bit west of where Van Horn that I showed you earlier. So definitely go and check that out. There's a waterfall, and there's actually a cave behind that waterfall that you can actually get to. 2 goods sold to a local buyer. So just sell 2 goods to a local buyer. As long as you have 2 goods, just go ahead and sell them. You won't make very much money. You'll make a lot more if you have 100 goods ready to be sold. But if you're just trying to get the gold, then just sell 2. Resupply mission completed with 5 minutes remaining. So while you're, getting materials and whatnot, and your resupply mission gets up, go ahead and just resupply it as fast as you possibly can with 5 minutes remaining, and you're going to be good to go with that one. 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 3 collectibles found with a shovel, and 3 family heirlooms found. We have antique alcohol bottles are going to be a part of cycle number 1 today. Family heirlooms are going to be a part of cycle number 3. And then shovel, you might have to get some of the family heirlooms with the shovel, but you're probably going to have to go after like the arrowheads or the coins, some of the lost jewelry. Most of that stuff is buried treasure. So just letting you know about that. And then last but not least, we have the bounty hunter role. You have to complete a bounty hunt with 5 minutes or more remaining. So basically just do a bounty hunt as fast as you possibly can. 3 bounty targets looted. So as soon as you hog tie them with your reinforced lasso, then go and loot them before you actually deliver them to the bounty wagon or to the sheriff's department or station. And then 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas. So what I would do a bounty hunt, take them down with the bolas, hog tie them with a reinforced lasso, and then loot them all before delivering them. And this will actually, you should only have to do this 3 times, and then you could actually get anywhere between, you know, quarter extra gold bar and a half a gold bar just from doing the bounty boards, which is pretty amazing. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.